Good motherfucking morning. Hope all is well. I gotta be pretty appreciative. I woke up this morning, everything still works. So, it's a pretty good day. It is raining. I'm in, good old Pacific Northwest here. Tends to do that a lot. So there's two things I want to touch on today. And, I really appreciate everybody, dropping the comments, especially on the respectful video that I did. There's obviously been some comments for and against, and that's pretty usual, and I've been going back and forth with a couple people, and, I really appreciate everybody's comments, whether, you're agreeing or disagreeing, conversation rules the nation, and, that's how everything gets moved forward, got to come to some kind of understanding here. And, I find it interesting because I actually made a comment as a reply in regards to this, that, if I'm talking to a woman and she gets triggered about me saying, what am I looking for, and when she gets triggered by me saying I'm looking for a woman who's respectful, and then she has a problem with that, I already know I'm not going to talk to her. I'm not going to try to have sex with her. I'm not going to do none of that. Just off of that reaction. Because that tells me everything about her. She's telling me who she is, so I'm going to believe her. I'm not here to fix you. If you want to go look in the mirror and get better, by all means, go do that and come back. Although, from what I've noticed, that tends to not happen, usually. So what do I mean by that? So, for those of you who don't know, I used to play football. I played in college and high school and played a lot of sports and all that. And when you play sports past high school, there's a larger degree of accountability. Okay? So I'm going to tell you a story. All right? This story still kind of makes me laugh. So my first year playing college football, we had a scrimmage, and I did all right. And but there was one play where somebody else caught a pass, and I went to go chase them to tackle them, and somebody cleaned me the fuck out. Okay? I'm talking about my heels were above my head. I was horizontal, and not in a good way. And I hit the ground, and I got up real slow with an attitude like, what the fuck, right? So then obviously we're going to watch this in a meeting, okay, in front of everybody. And my D coordinator rewinds that a couple times, okay? This is in front of everybody, okay, the whole defense, right? There's about 50 people in the room. So he rewinds it a couple times, and he's like, Anthony, why are you getting up so slow? Well, coach, I just got destroyed, and I wasn't really too happy about that. And he's like, well, that's good, but, you're getting up real slow. That's not good. What happens if this guy didn't get the tackle? He was like, Anthony, I don't care if you are stuck underneath a pile. I better see your feet moving like this. Point of the story is, whatever the fuck you're doing, you need to be going full speed. You need to be trying to get up full speed. You need to be trying to recover full speed. So you also need to be trying to get better full speed. So, and that all starts with accountability on yourself. You gotta be able to look in the mirror and keep looking in the mirror. Oh man. Whew. Oh man. I had to let a snot rocket go. But anyway, that's just what it is. So, why am I saying this? Well, so, you know, if you haven't noticed, I'm a black man, okay? Or someone who has cultures coming from Africa, right? Somewhere down the line, somebody in my family, on both sides, came from Africa. But technically everyone has that, but mine's just sooner because my skin's darker. Okay, got it? So, and I would prefer to be with a black woman. And probably so does every other brother. But we're not with black women. Why is that? Well, so on my dating profile, I put that you need to be respectful, you need to be attractive to me, and you need to smell good. Now, unfortunately, generally speaking, there's always exceptions, but generally speaking, sisters aren't doing this. So what do I mean by that? Well, they tend to not be respectful. They tend to let themselves go. Not hitting the weights, not working out, you know, that stuff. And their box usually tends to be funky as hell. So, I would like nothing more than to have a sister on my arm. And it seems like, generally, all those really, really attractive sisters are gold diggers. Yeah, this is a hard conversation. Shit. It really sucks. It really does. Now, I will take some accountability, okay? So, I actually was with a sister, and it's my daughter's mom. And I will admit, I didn't hold up my end of the bargain, okay? I was not a good partner. And there's definitely things I could have done to keep that situation positive. And I didn't do that. Okay. So I had to look at myself in the mirror and get better. I got in the trades. I got a better job. And next thing you know, Now, all my kids have health care, dental coverage. So I got better. But I just got to keep it 100. You know, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. So if you're not working out, you're just getting fat. If you're not changing your diet, you're just getting fat. And it's probably going to make your box smell like trash. And I'll say I've been with any girl that I've been with that was not from the United States has never had a bad smelling box. When I'm saying box, obviously I'm referring to the vaginal area. Never. So what are we going to do about this? It's a good question. Talk to me. Let me know. I'm out. I got to dry this phone off.